broken a few things. Also, there's ads. Gosh darn it. All right, we'll wait a moment. We'll wait a moment in the void of voids. So yeah, we'll just wait here. Hold on, let me get the music going. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. And hello to anyone who can hear me. I don't know how long the ads are going, but I know the ads have been very strange for me. Like, I've been watching a few channels, and the ad break will start. And the ad break is supposed to go for 90 seconds, you know, a minute 30, kind of like how mine go. I saw 2 ads that totaled to about 15 seconds, and it stopped. Now, I don't know why. I really don't. I'm going to say that's a good thing, though, so I will take it. And good to see the bot is working again. I kind of ran out of time with the token, so I had to very rapidly add the token back. All right, there we go. Ads are done. Hello, 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 A-Dog. Hello, Almond. Hey, I don't know. You've bamboozled me with that poke. So shrug. All right, that's great. So, we're here today. I wasn't planning to stream right now. I was not planning to stream today at all. I was going to probably stream sometime this week in the future. Almond knows why I'm saying this. But the reason why is, as many of you might be aware, on the TSMP, I have been searching for the legendary Alpha Lands. And I found them, kind of. If you haven't seen the message, on Discord, let me pull up an image for you guys. Let me just game Minecraft. Give me a moment here, guys. I gotta find my screenshots folder. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Let me just shrink that a bit. These are the Alpha Lands that I found. Water. Yes, this does in fact have to do with the Cord Blast. So, I'll give you guys the entire story of what happened last night. Last night, I was doing a little hell diving with my friend. After we got done with hell diving, I went onto the TSMP to continue my search for the Alpha Lands because, like, I have nothing better to do. Might as well. And so, I went 12,800 blocks, actually more like 13 to 15,000 blocks out from spawn, south of spawn, to start searching for the Alpha Lands again. And as I was in the ocean, a certain Ty the Guy Zero appeared to me and made a little poem about me traveling with my donk in the ocean. He then proceeded to give me the notification that the Alpha Lands were within 4 kilometers of me. 4 kilometers! I was so close. And then he left. I think it was 13,000. Yeah, well, at this time, I was nearly 15k out, mapping out yet another ocean. So, I was in that ocean. He'd left me. I continued to map out this ocean because I was like, he said within 4k, so it might be the fact that he was saying in 4k, so he was giving me an outer radius, but not an inner one, or it's on that 4k line, so it's almost exactly 4,000 blocks away from where I was. So I decided I'll continue mapping out this ocean just in case it's the former. And then he teleports back to me and tells me that he teleported to the Alpha Lands. He teleported to the Alpha Lands, gave me the coordinates to them because he told me there was no island. It was just, you can see the water change color and that was it. I told him, surely you jest. Surely, knowing full well he was in fact not jesting. And so, he gave me the coordinates. I went to those coordinates, and what you see on screen to my left is the coordinates. Those were the Alpha Lands. Yeah, these are the Alpha Lands right here. This was my sliver of hope. So I sent this in my Discord. I sent this in the Discord, and I asked, do I continue? I put the poll at 3 days, because I was expecting to be like, all right, I'm never going to find the Alpha Lands at this rate. And currently that poll sits at 8-1 of I should continue the search. By the way, Alden, get your boyfriend under control. He's the one who voted no. He's the only one. And anyways, so that is what happened last night. And so, seeing how big the ocean was, I decided I was going to continue traveling just to be sure. And there we go. I started traveling just to be sure. I started mapping out that entire ocean. As it turned out, that ocean was massive. I mean, I would assume you'd have him on a leash at this rate. But anyways, before we go any further, I started mapping out this ocean. Here's the map of the ocean. This yellow coordinate here, this yellow guy here, these are the Alpha Lands. This is the Alpha Lands that I was showing you guys. This is where the photo came from. Over here, all the way over here, this is where Ty gave me the coordinates. This is the ocean. I lost my donkey somewhere around here because of lag. I'll go back to grab it. Now, I stopped searching last night for a very specific reason. Do you guys see that? There's something... Alright. Anyway, I just gotta ask, do you guys see that? The watercolor there looks a little different. I saw this. This is what I saw. That's Distant Horizons terrain generation. I don't actually know what that is. It could be the Alpha Lands. I'm hoping it's the Alpha Lands. But the reason why I didn't stop exploring last night once I reached this was because I knew something that Ty didn't seem to know about the Alpha Lands. The Alpha Lands spawn in groups. They tend to spawn as a small biome here, surrounded by more ocean, and then another small biome here, and then maybe a few like that. I stopped searching last night because I wanted to share the experience of maybe truly knowing, did we find the Alpha Lands? Anyways, who's on? Good few people. Alright, I have to know. It's killing me not to know. What is the terrain? Is it the Alpha Lands? I can't tell. No. It can't be. It is. I found it. I have found the Alpha Land after so long. Oh my goodness. The Alpha Lands are here. Let me... Hold on, I gotta clean this up of this modded crap. You know what, let me turn that off. I can't stand seeing my own hat. It is... I don't... It feels so strange. But we found them. We have found the Alpha Lands. They're here and they're beautiful. I knew it. They were real. Get out of here, Cobblemon. You are not welcome in my Alpha lands. These Alpha lands are specifically are made to look like Minecraft Alpha. I cannot have anything in here ruining that look. None of these stones. None of these plants. The Pokemon are fine. I don't care about the Pokemon because they're just going to spawn here anyways. But it was true. The Alpha lands were real. And I have finally found them. I am so happy. This looks... it looks so good. And it's not even... It's a little archipelago. It's a little archipelago of the Alpha land. Yes. We finally did it. I've done 3 streams on this. It's been probably a month? Has it been a month since I started the search for the Alpha lands? I really can't remember anymore. Either case. It's been so long since I started the search for the Alpha lands, and just because I've been so focused on school, I haven't been able to truly search for them. But now I can rest. I can rest knowing that my journey is over, and yet it doesn't feel right. It feels so strange to be saying my journey is finally over. There's even more? How big it just keeps going. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. My journey truly has finally finished. All right, let me go clean up the Alpha land. Great. Great. Sounds like that. So we're sacrificing him first again, yeah? we're gonna that's the idea. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, gotta clean up all of this. Leave no stone unturned. Because we don't want the stones here in the first place. I can't believe it. The Alpha lands, they're real. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on Friday. We'll sacrifice him first. And actually, speaking of that, I'm just doing the final polishing on the video. I realized that I put a lot of editing into a few clips and then very little into anything else, and I want to change that. I want to fix that. All right. You know, the Alpha Islands aren't as green as I remember. The leaves are at least as green. The grass feels a little off, but I don't care because it's the Alpha lands. I found them. I finally found them after all this time. And now I don't know what to do. Yeah, final polishing. I'm close to finishing it. I was going to do like custom subtitles on the video and everything, but that would add another whole 2 months to my editing time, and I don't want to spend that much time on it. It's already been a month since we did that collab, so I'd prefer to get it out sooner than later. Actually, has it been a month? I don't remember when we did the collab anymore. Either case, it's been a bit since we did the collab, and I'm nearly finished with the video. But yeah, I'm excited to get that out. I found the Alpha land, so that's exciting. Something just happened in Discord. Oh, I to complete the. Oh, thank you, Undertaker. Thank you. Do you prefer Undertaker or Phaser? I'm not entirely sure, but thank you. I'll make sure to add that because I did do some editing to all of the clips that you sent me, all of the images that you originally sent, so that I could make the animations more in line with each other. And I think it looks good. Speaking of which, thank you. If you guys didn't know, The Undertaker on YouTube, or as he is known in the Discord, Phaser, is the one who made my current PNG tuber. And I'm going to continuously shout him out because he refuses to accept payment. So I will just shout him out instead. Thank you so much. If you have a Twitch account, I would absolutely make you an artist on the Twitch side. But, well, I don't know if you have one, and if not, if you ever make one, just tell me so I can add you as an artist on there. Okay, yeah, so it has been a month, and I'm wanting to get it out for this Friday, hopefully. Obviously, me doing this stream is taking time out of that, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. It is finally, I think I'll have time. I should have good time. I should have ample time to finish that video. Okay. Is there any more stupid rocks here? Yes. Get rid of all of them. You know, I don't know what else I'm going to do for this stream, because this is all I had planned. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually find the Alpha Lands like this. Yet here we are in the Alpha Lands. Oh my goodness, so many rocks. Get out of here. You are not Alpha Minecraft. You aren't even Vanilla Minecraft. Leave this island. All right, let's go get the donk and bring the donk over here. 19-minute stream, woohoo! Yeah, yeah. What else should I do for stream? Because I was thinking I could go hell diving again. Also, let's just take a look at this quickly. Those are the Alpha Lands. I got it. I will admit, they're very, very. It's big. It's a decent size of Alpha Lands. In fact, it's probably the biggest I've seen of the biome. However, the islands are very small. Not like I care. They exist, and that's all that matters to me. I guess I found the Alpha Land, so the next logical step would probably be looking for what would my next logical step be? Looking for the Mirage Isles? That could be fun. Looking for the Mirage Isles, or maybe the Snowy Alpha Lands, the Snowy Alpha Islands, because if you guys didn't know, there are actually 2 Alpha Island biomes in Terralith. There's the normal Alpha Islands, which we've just discovered, and I'm so happy that my emotions are not showing well enough. But then there's the Snowy Alpha Islands, which spawn in cold ocean biomes. And those ones are really cool. Both figuratively and literally. Here's a hypothetical. If you were to go to the Pokemon world, what animal would you bring with you? If I were to go to the Pokemon world, and by animal, you mean any like animal from Earth, not like a Pokemon or something? Because if it's an animal, because I mean, I probably wouldn't do much with Pokemon in the first place, but if I were to bring any animal from our world, okay. Can I choose a virus? Can I just make the entire world succumb to influenza? Can I be the downfall of the Pokemon world as we know it? Although I guess bacteria and viruses don't technically count as animals. Like, especially with viruses, they aren't technically living. So yes, they wouldn't count. What is something I could bring from this world that would I exact. Yeah, I choose biological warfare. I am Oppenheimer of the Pokemon world. God cannot withstand this. Oh, you know what? That is a good point. Because, like, dogs and stuff already exist in the Pokemon world. So those would be lackluster choices. Right? They do exist. I feel like I've seen images or something. Maybe I'm thinking of Pal World. Either case. Yeah, because those aren't, the viruses aren't animals and dogs and cats do not exist. Okay. Well, I got some schoolwork done, so I'm gonna look. Good luck on whatever you decide to search for next. All right, thank you, Almond. Have a good one. Have fun with your schoolwork, because I can tell you this much: mine wasn't. Any animal would be alien to them, which also means any illnesses, any viruses, bacteria, whatever that animal brings with them would also be alien. Would that mean, has there ever been a recorded event of influenza in the Pokemon world? Because if not, I myself would cause the downfall of that entire world. But I need to know, I need something that can infect effectively anything. Because it doesn't work if it's only humans that get inflicted. I want to be able to take down the Pokemon as well. I got it. What was it? Gophers? Gophers. I remember reading a report a few years ago that in Colorado, there were reports of gophers with the Black Death, the bubonic plague. As such, I would bring one of them. It's finals week, so final papers and exams, so totally fine. 8 week. Oh, I am so sorry, Almond. I am glad to be where I am right now because. Hello, love the PNG too. Well, thank you, Rose. Hold on, give me a moment. Thankfully, I'm out of all of my courses that would have midterms and stuff. So I have no midterms, which thank goodness. So I wish you luck, Almond. I wish you a lot of luck. I hope you do well. And Rose, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliments. I know you probably saw it already, but these were made by Phaser on the Discord or Undertaker in the YouTube chat. The PNG tuber. So once again, thank you to them. And they're currently asking me, if I were to travel to the Pokemon world, what animal would I bring? My answer is a gopher with the Black Death. My first response was influenza. And then I realized that's a virus. That doesn't count as a... Influenza is a bacteria, actually? I think it's a bacteria, so it doesn't count as an animal. So I chose a gopher because a while back while I was still in high school, I read about an article. I am the Joker. I read about an article about Colorado. Some researchers in Colorado found gophers or something with the Black Plague, the bubonic plague, and I'm choosing bio warfare. Hey, there's an actual word for it. What is the word for biological warfare? I think that's just it. I thought it was different, but I could be wrong. Yeah. I choose to bring the bubonic plague. It's about sending a message. Yes, indeed. The hope here is that in the Pokemon world, they've never gone through the through the bubonic plague like we did back in the 13th century. As such, I'm supposed to be in practicums, but like 12 credits didn't transfer, so yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alvin. Once again, I wish you the best of luck. I know how some of those classes can be. I've been through a lot of them. Alright, how am I getting around this island? Can I go straight through it? Looks like there might be a river there. I'll try it. Dude only goes to the world so he can destroy. Listen. No. I'm not destroying it. I'm saving it from a problem that I caused. Because think about it this way. We have vaccines in here. Like, I'm assuming that I'm traveling with whatever I have on my back. So my clothes, maybe a backpack if I bring it. Which means I could bring a vaccine for the bubonic plague with me. And so after people are getting... as people are getting infected with the Black Death, they start to worry. They start to realize, oh no, this is killing everyone. And I can be like, I have the solution right here. You just figure out how it works and then you can distribute it worldwide. So long I get paid. I'm sending a message of, you aren't in charge. I am. Also, yes, Rose, we have found the Alpha Lands. They were 14,000 blocks away from spawn. Yeah, so, I'll give the story again, Rose, because it's great. Last night, after I went hell diving with a buddy, I joined onto the server and continued my search for the Alpha Lands. When a certain Ty the Guy Zero teleported to me, gave a nice little poem about me traveling with my donk in the ocean. And then I asked him to please tell me that they're close. He ran the locate command and told me I was within 4,000 blocks of it. And as it had turned out, off that server. Don't worry, Rose. This was all off stream, so this is new to everyone. And so he told me that I was within 4,000 blocks, so I was continuing exploring the ocean that I was exploring. In fact, here, I'll show you. This is where he told me I was within 4,000 blocks. Right. Then he teleported to them, teleported back to me, and told me that there was nothing there. This is what he saw. This is what he teleported to. It was this little island of nothing. You see this, what looks to be an island here? That's still underwater. So I went there to see it for myself. And as such, I was also very disappointed. I then sent the message in Discord, and then for a little longer into the night, I mapped out this entire damn ocean. I started mapping it. I mapped out the edges to fill it in, because there's something I know about the Alpha Lands that Ty doesn't, and that's that the biomes, the Alpha Island biome, is separated into multiple sections. Sections isn't the right word, but multiple, it's cut in half by oceans a lot. So I started exploring for a new one, and I saw the edge of this island here. I saw the edge of it, and I was like, it can't be. It can't be. So I logged off for the night, sent the message about streaming early today, and then just earlier today, I finally confirmed that we have found the Alpha Lands. Look how beautiful they are. Do I have shaders? Hold on. I don't have any shader packs. Let's get some quickly. All right. I gotta turn on the shaders. We gotta make it look nice. Oh god, my computer's gonna blow up. All right. You know what? That works. The Alpha Lands! They're real! And then there's an ad. Let me turn off the shaders. We found them finally. At last, Get off my alpha lands. Only vanilla zombies are allowed here. Alright, come on, Donk. Get up here. You don't belong here either, but the mobs I'm okay with for now. It's truly beautiful. I am so happy to... And they're quite large. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is the entire Alpha Land. This entire thing is the Alpha Islands. Obviously, the islands themselves are kind of small. A lot of it's underwater, but either case, it's truly gorgeous. Oh, daytime? Oh my goodness. What is water doing in the sky right now? The sun is rising, is it? Oh, it's a shaders thing. Interesting. Yeah. And so, exactly, it is truly worth the... hello, hello from the Netherlands. Hello. You know what? I got a friend from the Netherlands. I don't remember last time we talked. Anyways, so you want to scam them? I don't want to scam them. I want to show them that their world is not invulnerable. That even with gods walking among them, with them being able to even tame the gods, they're not invincible. I'm not even gonna bother with Digimon. You just Amen. I'm learning how to develop those. I like my user. Yes, and truthfully, I miss Technoblade as well. It was very sad to hear that he had gone. So much so that I made a YouTube short about it. I even left a little tribute on a creative server I used to play on. Although that creative server I don't think is still hosted, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, we have found the Alpha Lands. What do we search for now? Because there's 2 other biomes that we are yet to find. Yeah, it was so sad. Yeah, dude, it was that. And of course, in typical Technoblade fashion, he made his video funny. Of course, in typical Technoblade fashion, he was going to voice it himself. And even further, in typical Technoblade fashion, he still uploads every so often. He has been gone for years, and yet his channel still uploads every so often. He truly will not die. Nothing can kill the blade. Technoblade the king, truly. Anyways, getting off of that tangent. We have found the Alpha Lands. We have found quite a few awesome biomes. Like, if I go up, like, you can see the path that I explored. Look at this! Look at this right here! I was so close to just wandering into the ocean where I should have done it, but I went back. If I make a video game, there will be a reference to that guy. Hytale or Minecraft. We are currently in Minecraft. This is modded Minecraft with Cobblemon, but I'm not touching any of the Cobblemon because I don't feel like learning any of it. Anyways, like, we found some pretty rare biomes. We got spring. We found all of this Sky Islands. We found the fall, winter, spring, and summer Sky Islands. And is it fall or is it autumn? I think it's autumn. Yeah, Skyland's autumn. Then we also found, where is it? Somewhere over here. Yeah, this. These mushroom fields. Look how weird that looks. What is this? This is Skulk. Let it be known, this is Skulk here. It's very strange, and that's not the only one. There's this one over here as well. Somebody's actually basing there. And then I found another one, yeah. In somewhere over here. Yeah, here it is again. This weird looking one. It is. I was just saying it's funny because the Technoblade never dies, and then his channel just refuses to die. It's great. Anyway, so we found quite a few rare biomes on our travels. But there are still 2 biomes we are yet to find. Because we found the Alpha Lands. We found the Alpha Islands that I've been looking for this entire time. But the one place we haven't... There's 2... Okay, not one. There's 2 biomes we are yet to find. We have yet to find the Mirage Isles. Another very rare biome in Terralith that just looks absolutely incredible. And the Winter Alpha Islands. There's a special variant of the Alpha Islands which is winter-based. And I want to go find those as well. So, excuse me. I want to go searching. I want to continue the search for the Alpha Islands. Or, well, all of the islands. Why are all of the rare biomes islands? I'm just realizing that. There we go. Toggle enlarged minimap. There we go. Much nicer. I don't even know who that is, and I'm not going to get into it because people like that are just stupid. I just would rather not get into that because it's, as I said, it's all just stupid. Anyways, off we go into the beyond. Hey, I feel like I realized this before, but I'm realizing it again. The wake texture is 2 textures just constantly changing, and yet it looks really good. Yeah, exactly. No need to engage with people who are just trying to get engagement for engagement reasons. Why is the server so laggy? I don't worry. We'll let the Christians handle it. They won't let that slide. I'll just say it. I don't want to start any drama or anything. I'm just gonna say this. I am an atheist myself, so well, I don't believe in things like that anyways. You're Hindu? That's great, yeah. I don't wanna start any drama in my chat. But any case, we'll just let her do whatever the hell she's doing, and we just won't care about it. Because why should we care about it? Alright, well, continuing on. We shall generate this entire ocean. Because my hopes are that in the rest of this ocean here. Actually, what is that? Oh, it's just a ruined portal. In the rest of this ocean, there could very well be a Mirage Isles, which would be awesome. Woo! Alright. Let's keep this going. Anyways, hi chat. I guess what else should we do for today's stream? Because I was not planning on streaming. And this was not on the cards for today because I had homework I had to finish. Thankfully, I finished it much faster than I was expecting. But I did this stream because, like, I'm pretty sure I found the Alpha Islands, and I did. So now we gotta find the next islands. I don't know. Ooh, fish. I hate the fish. All right. Well, we'll continue. You know, I just realized. Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm going to my Discord because I need to give 2 people roles. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Give me a moment, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, I can't find them in the Discord right now. I'll do it later, I guess. Alright, well. Onwards and upwards, I think. Or, onwards and... Wait, because I'm not going up. I'm just going. Where are my clouds? I just realized. Did I turn off clouds? There they are. Oh, wow, that looks a lot nicer. Oh, right, I turned off the clouds so I could see the constellations. Yeah. Alright, continuing the search for more islands, because I guess the Alpha Islands just weren't enough. And I think I realized something when I finally found the Alpha Islands. The Alpha Islands are cool, but what really made it interesting was the journey, not the destination. Although I will admit the destination was really awesome. I'm so happy to have found them. Yeah, if you guys... So, for information, chat, the locate biomes command, it has a range of 12.8 kilometers. So, 12.8 kilometers in any direction is how far it can actually locate a biome. As such, when I was told initially that it was not within the locate distance, I knew I had to travel out 12.8 kilometers from that position. And I've still got it. It's this guy over there, outside 12.801 kilometers from here. From that position, I had to travel out this far to find the Alpha Islands. Now, I'm pretty sure the Mirage Isles have a similar spawn rate to the Alpha Islands. In fact, I think they might be a little higher. I think the most difficult biome to find in Terralith is the Winter Alpha Islands. Those are the hardest to find biomes in Terralith. And truthfully, we might switch games here because the amount of people online is causing the server to lag, and the chunks are generating so slowly that it'll probably take me 5 times longer to even clear this ocean than other ones before it. Yeah, I've definitely been an oddball this season. Like, I've been known, in fact, on one of Ty's streams when he raided me while I was searching for the Alpha Lands, he is specifically mentioned that I was known for doing like some crazy stuff. He literally said, expect me to be grinding or something. I don't remember the actual thing, but I haven't done that this season. Like, I've only got 2 pieces of diamond armor. Granted, I may have a few backpacks and a few resources. But that's just because I'm a wandering trader. I'm a merchant now. Oh, hey, Lag's here. You know, I'm gonna tell you to chat this right now because it's, oh my goodness, I'll probably continue to search another time. This is horrible. I'll tell chat this right now. I have been getting the first person in Ty's chat for a while. So much so that even the next, like, 5 places combined doesn't even total up to how many times I've redeemed first. However, there is one kryptonite to me obtaining the first one. And that is Lag 2 Superstar. If Lag 2 is there to redeem first, no matter what, they win. They win by default. I don't know, all I can guess is that because of our proximity to the servers that Ty's stream connects to the Twitch servers that Ty's stream sends to, and to us, to the two of us. I think lag just has that little bit less latency. And by probably milliseconds. And as such, if lag is the one to redeem first, if lag is there to redeem first, I will not get it. I physically cannot get it because my connection is just slightly worse than theirs. So there you have it. There's my kryptonite, if anybody was genuinely curious. And truthfully, I could be somebody else's kryptonite. Like, who knows how many people who have tried redeeming first, but I got it just because my connection was a little bit better than theirs. It's up in the blue. Who knows? Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna pull off to this land over here and then continue on the search another time because the server performance is tanking. Maybe not a good idea for me to be humming a different song to the one that's playing on stream. Alright. We'll pull off here. And look at these nice trees that I can only see a few of because the trunk putting is terrible. Alright, let's go back to just chatting. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. You know what? Let me get us a background. Let me load in a background so that it's just not me floating in the void. What should I use as the background? What would work well as a background? That's the real question. I got a lot of pictures I could select. And I'm going to change this. Just chatting. Alright, there we go. Cool. So, background, because it's very empty right now. What would be a good... You know what? What about this one? How do we feel about this? Let me... Where's the button? Studio mode. There we go. Oh. And let me just move myself here. That should be good. All right, transition. There we go. How's this, guys? Is my driving okay? This is a great image. The context behind the image you're currently looking at. I'm in a rover right now. If you couldn't tell by the trees below me, I may or may not be on the ground. Yeah, that was a fun time. All right. Maybe I've got a better image. Maybe I've got a better image. I really don't know. I still gotta figure out how I'm doing all this stuff because like the overlay needs changing as well. All right, maybe something in random. I mean, a cup of liberty. That doesn't work well. I need something where it looks like I can just be sitting in it. I don't have many images like that, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should make one. That would be a smart idea to do at some point. That is not something. That is not something. Oh. You know what? One of these photos might work. I'm just looking through my through all my folders right now because I really don't know what to use. Maybe this one will. Yeah. You know what? This one ain't bad. Look at that. I'm just in the city. I think I'll use this one for the time being, just because it looks interesting. All right, chat. What do we do now? Because I don't know what to do. We found the Alpha Islands, and we can't look for anything else because the performance is abysmal. I think that's a nice way of putting it. So what is it that we do now? Yeah. That you think? Alright. Because I was thinking, I'm gonna look at my Steam games, because I got a few that we could play. I'm looking at ones that I specifically already have downloaded just to tier list? I could do a tier list. What would we do a tier list on, though? That's the real question. Yeah, I gotta think. What would the tier list be on? Hey, let me pull up a tier list maker. Games, SCPs, Pokemon, anything. All right, yeah. Maybe we can find a pre-made one, like Uno cards. You know what? Uno cards. Right. Let me... Huh. And maybe we do Uno cards. That could be funny. Wait. No, I need a window capture. Firefox. No audio to it, so we'll just put that, and then we'll put it in game captures. Yeah. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else showing there. All right, that should be good. Let's transition over. Cool. So, Uno. Let's see. Let's start off with the 0. Now the 0. Okay. So, the 0 card is truly normal. Like, I would just rank it B or C because there's nothing special about it. Except if you're playing 7-0. In the 7-0, Can I? Hello? Hey. I gotta click the buttons on the side here. Okay. So yeah, the 0 card. Yeah, I see that now, yeah. So, I don't know. The 0 card, I'm not a big fan of 7-0. It definitely adds another layer to Uno, but I'm not a big fan of it. So, I'm gonna put 0 in C tier. All right, 1. 1 has nothing special. It's firmly in B tier. There's nothing special about it. All right, 2. 2, once again, nothing special about it. That's just B tier. The same with 3. 4 and 5 are the same. 6. 6, though. 6 has a fun rule. The 6 card, if you have ever played, there's a homemade rule called Slap on 6. And the Slap on 6 rule is one where if somebody plays a 6, everybody has to slam their hand down on the table, and the last person to do it draws 2. I don't usually play with this rule. That's a pretty funny rule. I'm putting that A tier. 7. 7's a D. 7 is absolutely a D because of that 7-0 rule. Because in 7-0, 0 makes everybody switch hands in whichever direction the table is going. That is hilarious. When that happens, that is hilarious because if somebody's hand has multiple 7s, they play or multiple 0s, they play a 0, then the next person plays a 0, then the next person plays a 0. It just keeps going and it's hilarious. But in 7-0, the 7 card allows you to swap hands with anyone of your choosing. That is not very fun. It's an interesting technique, but it's less fun than the 0. So that's why 7's going in D. Okay, 8. 8 is B. 9 is B. Reverse. Now, reverse is a fun... I got it. I think I have to. I think reverse has to go in S tier. There's no way I can't not put a reverse in S tier, considering the reverse wars you can get into. Those are hilarious. Yeah, like, I don't know how many of you guys have played many games of Uno, but when you have 2 people who hold basically the entire reserve, the entire Federal Reserve of reverse cards, it gets hilarious when it's just like, no, you play. No, you play. I insist. And just keep going like that. All right, skips. Skips. I think it has to be C tier. The skips are fun. They're nice, but they're so annoying. They're just annoying. I don't know. I have nothing else to say about a skip. Okay, Wild. Wild is definitely an A tier at the very least. Like, it's just the ability to play that card whenever you want. It's great. Love it. Allows you to choose the color. No penalty to anyone else. That's Wild belongs at A. Now, a draw 2. A draw 2 is an A. A draw 2 is absolutely an A tier card. Because it does cause penalty to somebody else. But what makes the draw 2 fun is when you have stacking. Oh, hello, DJ Taze. Welcome to the stream. We were playing Minecraft, and now we are doing a tier list because I finished the goal I was doing, and the server's too laggy to continue playing on it. So we're doing a tier list now, and I'm ranking the Uno cards, and I'm talking about the draw 2. Because the stacking rule with draw 2s is great. Because it's just, you draw 2, and then somebody stacks on top of it. Now the next person's drawing 4, and draw 6, draw 8. I've seen somebody draw 20 with stacking. It's hilarious. I love it. A tier for draw 2. Now, the draw 4. I'm going to be controversial. I'm putting that in C. The draw 4 belongs in C. Because it's just too good. Not too good, but too annoying. Like, on its own, a draw 4 hits you too much. It hits way too hard, way too fast. There's no... A draw 4 just does not work well. Even with a special rule, I don't know if you guys have ever played with this rule before, but it's called challenging, where if you are on the receiving end of a draw 4, you can challenge it. Or say, the person who played the draw 4 could have played any other card. I like this rule because it means that you no longer feel like you're just taking 4 cards. But nothing else to it. Yeah, it is symmetrical, huh? I wasn't expecting that. Either way, I think this is a good list. Look at this. All of these cards, they're nothing special. They're nothing special. Screw the 7. Screw the 7. 0's meh. I think... I was not expecting to be ranking Uno cards today. Yeah, there's your tier list. There's your first tier list of the night. Let me transition back to this while I go and choose something new to do. Hold on. Let me change the stream title. There we go. SCPs? Ooh, we could do SCPs. The problem is I only know most of the popular ones. So, let's see. Let's see if we can find them. SCP. Oh, there's an SCP Games tier list. That could be fun. There's not many games in it, though, so never mind. This... Why is it... There's... I can give you some info on something. I can just go read the articles. That could be a fun thing to do. Okay, you know what? Here's one I know. Here's one that I can do because I know it. Say hello to the SCPSL items tier list. Now, to give you guys some information, I have been playing SCPSL. I've been playing it since 2018, 2017, I think. When was it? I think it was actually 2018. I played it back. I first started playing it back in 2018, and in 2019, it was my first game I ever streamed. My first ever stream on Twitch was SCPSL. So I know these items, and I know them well. Starting off, the hat, absolutely S tier. There is nothing better. There is no better SCP than the hat. I cannot tell you how nice the hat has been when you gotta run. And it's not overpowered because if you interact with anything, boom, the effect is disabled. It has a cooldown for use. And on top of that, if you're not hidden from things like 096 or 939, they can still see you even though you got the hat because they don't rely on vision for you. Now then, let's see. The phonogram, I think it's a C tier item. The phonogram it's a fun item. It allows you to talk with the dead players and they can give you useful information. Most of the time, though, they're just shouting slurs. I've literally gotten a community strike on YouTube because somebody said slurs in one of my old SL streams. As such, it belongs in C tier because the community is trash. Yeah, alright. The ghost bulb. Whew. Because the ghost bulb is really useful. Which makes me want to put it... It's really useful because if you throw it in a room, you can easily lock somebody in it. Or if you're locked in a room, you can use it to get out of that room. But then half the time you throw it and it just breaks in the room that you're in. We could read some SCPs. We'll need to find a good chart for that, though. I don't know. I'm putting it in B tier because it has really good use cases, but you gotta be really good at using it. All right, Cola. Cola is an absolute A tier item because you drink 4 of those things and you're zooming across the facility faster than anybody else. You could probably outrun an 096 that's enraged. That is how good the cola is. Obviously, it drains your health, but if you just keep finding health pickups around the map, there's no problem to it. It's just good. Ball. Ball is S tier. There's no way I can put it anywhere else. The ball is just S tier. It sucks at doing anything. It kills you only. Every time I have thrown a ball, it has killed me before it has killed what I was trying to throw it at. In fact, it doesn't even hit the thing I was throwing it at all. S tier item, hilarious moments. Then DJ, thank you for this. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the nerds. My favorite SCP is 087. I feel like I've heard of that one before. I'll have to read up on it if, in that case. This liquid. I'll be honest, I've never used it. I understand it makes your gunplay better. I just suck at gunplay, so it's... Oh, yeah, that's why I've heard of it. Yeah, it's stairs. My gunplay sucks. I suck at gunplay, so I never use it. And the fact that if you combine it with cola, it just basically insta-kills you. Meh. Alright. This thing's also going in D tier. Like, no way I can't put that anywhere else. It's great for killing something trapped in a room, and that's it. Otherwise, it's a complete and utter nuisance to everything. It's something like that. I don't entirely remember, but I don't ever use it. It's a little too new for me. All right, and finally 500. 500 is just S tier. Like, sure, it'll remove the effects of something like Cola, but it instantly heals you, and it takes 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds, like 3 seconds to pop. I have a clip on my channel of me getting the achievement for using it in a life or death situation. 3,000. Isn't that the giant snake underground or underwater? Horror fan, if I remember correctly, excluding SCPs and Voices the Void. Yeah, I mean, I can do some horror games. It's just I'm just not a big fan of horror because horror just feels really cheap to me. A lot of horror games and horror movies, they're just so cheap. They go for the cheap jump scares and everything. I like Voices of the Void because it doesn't go for cheap jump scares. It just... Actually, no. It goes for the extremely cheap jump scares. It goes for cheaper than cheap. And it goes for the type of jump scares that don't harm you in any way. It's just... you weren't expecting it. Eerie games and films. There are, but I don't like the ones that go for the cheaper jump scares. Like, oh, he's right there. Oh no, that person died. Who could have seen that coming? All right, let's see. What else do we got? There's a lot of SCP-SL tier lists. Feel like a good short horror is My House walkthrough. Isn't My House that really creepy one about made with Doom? Am I thinking of the correct one? I mean, I hope I am. Not that one? Oh, okay. Then maybe I'm wrong. It's a video. But does the video not go over that? Like that My House thing from Doom? Maybe I'll have to watch that at some point. By the way, I think you were the one who sent the video of like those animated trailers animated trailers, right? Yeah, you were. I watched those. Those were certainly interesting. My problem is with animation like that, I'm worried about how long it'll actually take for it to come out. Because it feels like a lot of these people like to not intentionally overestimate their abilities, but they definitely overestimate their abilities. I am not finding anything else on SL or on SCP. So let's see, what are some popular... God, why are so many of them sports related? Kills me. How long are you streaming? Not a clue. I'll probably go for 4 hours, maybe 6 on the long end. But yeah, I think that's the length of it. You know what? All right, looking at the tier lists that are listed, I think we'll end the tier list section there. Maybe we can find a good game to play. Let me see what games I've got installed. Could do Deltarune. What was the origin of Top Hat Man? The origin of Top Hat Man was for Christmas one year, I asked for a top hat, and the rest is history. Yeah. Although I don't know what I would do in Deltarune. I've completed the game to its conclusion, and it was great. I love it. I will always love it. Could do Phasmophobia. I'm not going to do until the next collab. Bitch. Ooh. It isn't over yet. I finished it to the completion of what is available at this time. I've gone through all 4 chapters. I've done all the secret bosses. Speaking of, let me go on a rant. My favorite my favorite, not even just boss, but character. My favorite guy from, my favorite character from Deltarune has to be Jevil. Ain't nobody can beat the hilarious clown. Have you tried Minecraft speedrunning? I'm not a speedrunner. I do not enjoy speedrunning myself. Because speedrunning is interesting. I'll admit that. It's really cool. It seems like it can be a lot of fun. However, I myself do not enjoy speedrunning. I prefer more casually speedrunning. Like, I'll absolutely go into a new Minecraft world and beat the Ender Dragon within 2 hours. That video later in Discord. Alright, I might watch it at some point. I'll have to remember, though. Yeah, so I can do speedrunning. I prefer just casually doing it, playing the game. I'm not looking to get fast times or to really beat the game, because that removes all the fun out of it. The fun of Minecraft is just building whatever you want. Like blackjack. I still gotta work on that. What other games do I got? I mean, I got some Friend Slop, but I don't have any friends to slop it up with. I should not have said that, now that I think about it. Like, we could go flying in a plane. I do have Microsoft Flight Simulator, as well as a physical yoke and a VR headset. That could be fun, but that would take way too long to set up. No, not going to do that for now. Yeah, what should we do? Any thoughts, chat? We could... Actually, I mean, there is one thing we could do. Have any of you guys heard of Worldbox? You guys ever heard of Worldbox? Alright, I was thinking of getting the game on my PC. I have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So if you're looking to get 2024, it'll be similar, but it's different. It's very similar to the 2020, but there's also a career, which I would love to have. However, I already spent $120 on 2020, and I don't feel like spending another $120. It's not too difficult, and there are a lot of, what's the word? A lot of assists in MSFS to help you with things. Like, there's an autopilot. There's where you don't even have to fly the plane. Obviously, as you can imagine, I don't find that too much fun. Granted, I used it a lot when I couldn't fly myself because all I had was a keyboard and mouse. Basically, if you're looking to get Microsoft Flight Sim, make sure you A, have a good computer, because it's going to take up all of your resources. And B, get something to play with. If you have a VR headset, absolutely use it. Absolutely do the VR integration with Microsoft Flight Sim. It's unreal. If you don't have a VR headset, get a gamepad or get an actual yoke, because you're going to have a lot more fun flying that way than you will any other way. And I mod Microsoft Flight Sim myself a lot, because the initial game, it just doesn't have much. How much is a physical yoke? The one I have that I bought off of eBay, this was a used one off of eBay, cost me... Yeah, how much was it? I think it cost me around $150. New ones are going to run you a lot more. And truthfully, maybe not a yoke, but a HOTAS. A HOTAS is another type of flight instrument. Like, a yoke is the one that you would see in a Boeing plane, where it's right in front of you. It's kind of like, it's right in front of you like a steering wheel, and you can pull up on it, you can push into it, and you handle it with both of your hands. A HOTAS stands for hands on throttle and stick, which means one of your hands is on the throttle, so you can push it, you can easily adjust the throttle with one hand, and your other hand is on a stick, which actually controls the movement of the plane. So it's more like a joystick. It's a joystick compared to a yoke. And personally, I bought a yoke because I like flying the big commercial planes. I love big commercial planes, and flying with a yoke just gives you more control over the details. Yeah, exactly. I like more sandbox games. But yeah, a yoke allows you to more finely attune and adjust to the details of the plane, while a HOTAS is much easier to use for something like combat. If you're going to be flying a fighter jet, you need to have that roll on a swivel. And that is, if you don't have your roll on a swivel, you are going to die. So that's why HOTAS is what's used in most fighter jets, while you'll see yokes in more casual flying planes. Granted, Airbus planes, the Airbus commercial airliners use HOTAS, which is very interesting. Like, if you ever look at the different cockpits between a Boeing commercial airliner and an Airbus commercial airliner, you'll notice that the Airbus uses a HOTAS system, while a Boeing uses a yoke. And the differences are strange. Pilot after high school. Will flight sims help me? I would say they will definitely help you to an extent, because obviously if you have that hands-on experience already, you're going to do a lot better in the more realistic training grounds. Know about No Man's Sky and Terraria, but have you heard of Rain World? I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen anything on it. Actually, holy crap. Sorry, I opened up eBay to give you a price on like what a used HOTAS system would cost you. The first one up is $35. But it's right-handed. It's right-handed. Dang it! I need a HOTAS for left-handedness. I am a lefty. So I need my right hand on the throttle and my left hand on the joystick. And but this one's $350. God. Yeah, so this first one is $35, and then there's $140, $191, $120, $60, $65. That one could be a scam. Hard to say. Also, make sure you're getting the right one for if you're left-handed or right-handed, because there is a difference with the HOTAS. A HOTAS will have a throttle. The throttle and the stick will be shaped to fit around your left hand and your right hand, respectively. Most of the HOTAS systems out there will have your throttle on the left and your stick on the right. And that means that they have to shape around your hand. They will shape them around your hand for easier holding. So make sure you're looking, if you're lefty like me, make sure you're looking for one where you can use your stick in your left and the throttle on your right. Obviously, if you're looking to become a real pilot, you're going to have to get used to both. Because in Airbus planes, in Airbus commercial aircraft that use the HOTAS system, the pilot has a stick on left and throttle on right. Meanwhile, the co-pilot will have a stick on right and throttle on left. So they're reversed. They're mirrored. Meanwhile, something like a fighter jet, it's more likely to have the stick on the right. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to, but it's most likely to. Either case, make sure you're getting the one that works for you, because it might not fit around your hand well in the other way. Rain World is an open world where you survive and explore. The game has its own ecosystem. The story is not the main point of the game, it's just surviving. Alright. That sounds like a lot of... That sounds like things like No Man's Sky. Interesting. Well, looks like I'm doing more searching later. Rain World is a tough game. Huh. Alright, maybe I'll do some searching later. Maybe. Alright, what should we play? I mean, there is ATS. I could do some American truck simulating, but that would mean I need to set up my steering wheel. And that is hell. I love the steering wheel. It's great, but it takes me half an hour just to get it all put together. Although, actually, half an hour is probably much more than it really is. What's your current streaming rig? Oh, streaming rig. All right. We'll start off with the computer. So the computer is... The CPU is an AMD Ryzen 9 9950X. So it's top of the line on the market. It has 64 gigabytes DDR5, a 4 terabyte M2 NVMe SSD, and an RTX 3060, which at some point I do want to upgrade it, but I'm not in any rush considering I just spent $1,000 on making a new computer and a server. Then for my peripherals, I've got an 80% keyboard, a mouse with a numpad on its side, or a partial numpad, I should say. Tri-monitor setup. My main one is horizontal, while my other two are vertical. Because I am a programmer and I need my vertical space. And then I've just got some simulation stuff littered around. Like I've got a yoke and throttle for flight. And then I've got a full system for driving. I've got a steering wheel, pedals with clutch, and a gear shift. Oh, Worldbox. You know what? I can show you guys Worldbox. We'll just have some fun. Here, let me change the title on both ends. Let me. Is it? Does it? No, it does have a category. Okay, cool. Let me launch Worldbox here. Play. And give me a moment. Firefox, don't want to see that. Alright, it'll be launched here in a moment. I remember I initially found this game because it's also it was free on mobile when I first found it. And then eventually I purchased it on desktop. Hold on, let me make sure it's showing correct. That's not right. Huh? Okay, maybe I can't stream Worldbox. It's not working. Huh. Slightly concerning. Oh, that might be unfortunate. Alright, guess no Worldbox. I was wanting to do that. What? Never mind. We can show Worldbox. Never mind, it's working now. So, Worldbox. Hello, welcome. This is Worldbox. And... oh dear god, I forgot I had a Giga World. Alright, so Worldbox is a... what did they do to you? What do you mean, what did they do to me, Pepper? What do you mean? What did they do to me? What have they done to me? Who has done what? Who are we even talking about right now? Yeah, so this... I am 2D. That is correct. They made me 2D. Thankfully, they haven't turned me into a marketable plushie yet. So I'm safe for now. Alright, so let me load up this world and hope it doesn't break, because this is using a mod that makes the world much larger than normal. But world box, for now, that is true for now. For now, I'm not a marketable plushie, and hopefully it stays that way for a while. Yeah, the world's taking a little bit to load because it's probably 5 times... Being God is a title with aura. It is. And it will be. Oh my god. Yeah. So this... Welcome to World Box. This is a... this world is probably 4 times larger than the normal world. And it's basically just, you are a god in this tiny world. And this is one of my worlds. This one has been going on for 241 years. They're currently in the Age of Hope. All of the ages are randomized. You never know what's going to come next. And is there... the world history did reset. That's unfortunate. And what we're seeing here are a bunch of civilizations. Each of the different colors is a different kingdom. So let me change the view here to show kingdom layers. So these are all human kingdoms. And I think, by the looks of it, there was a rebellion over here. This is how the world goes. I like to just kind of watch what happens, because that's the fun of it. Originally, there were only 2 people. This world started off with only 2 people, and now there are over... How many is that? How many people are in this world? Because there's 3,300 there, 2,300 there, 2,100 there, and 80 there. So you're like the player from One Shot. I have not played One Shot. I was thinking about buying the game. I haven't fully convinced myself to do so, but maybe one day I will, and maybe one day I'll play it on stream. Any case, yeah, so you just, yeah, basically Adam and Eve, and it went, we have now traveled in 250 years, and there are 4 kingdoms. Let me... Like, look at this. Clans, there's only one religion. Where... Let me turn it back. Village layer. I want to see the war layer. Where is that? Alliance layer. So these are the alliances. Army layer doesn't show anything. Anyways, I'd like to keep it on city layer because we get to see each of the individual cities. And this is what I do. I just kind of leave it running and watch what happens. Now, this isn't the only thing we can do. Like, and actually, we can see here. You'll notice 2 people here have these icons over their heads. And yes, I know it's laggy. That's because this world is, as I said, much bigger than it should be. You'll see there's people here with these little paper icons over their heads. That means they're doing something important. They may be writing up declarations of war. Actually, if they were writing up declarations of war, it would have a symbol of swords clashing above their head. So chances are these are declarations of either peace or something else. It's hard to say for certain. And what is this guy doing all the way over here? Hold on. What are you doing, sir? Why are you all the way out here? This is a new menu. Did not used to look like this. Hey. Let's see. Let's look into their neural network. Let's see what their brain is. Man, their brain is interesting. Our own little Game of Thrones, yeah. Anyways, this is what I like to do. It's just fun to watch how things play out. And I made a much larger world so that they actually have room to expand. Obviously, though, that means that the world is a lot laggier. Can I turn off the search function? This search function? I don't want to see stats as I hover over things. And in the world history book here, we can see everything that has ever happened, will happen, so on. You know what? I'm going to pause the stream music just so that the world box music takes effect instead. So let's see. As we can see here, there is a battle going on. Or is there? There's not right now. They're defending themselves. But the military over here is... Oh, I should not have zoomed in over here, I guess. The military is somewhere over here. And they're getting ready to attack. Oh yeah, here they're moving, I think. I really can't tell what's going on. I tried following one single person. I have done that a few times, but the world goes on for so long and they live such short, meaningless lives that it's really hard to say what happens, or to follow just one person. Like, I have made some people just invincible, or not immortal, that's the word. I've made some people immortal just to see what happens. Yeah, sapient population. 8,100, and it's only going up. Yeah, welcome to this beautiful, beautiful world. And what we can do is we can speed it up. We can speed up what happens, so we're now going at 5 times speed. Granted, it's not really going much faster because we can't see... Oh! There's battle happening. I can't really tell what's going on. Their army is so small that whoever's attacking it's indistinguishable. Oh, they won. And let's check the world history book. Padashui flees Omeric, the capital of Realm of the Xiaotuo, as it has fallen. They just expand instead of war. Conflict is always a brewing. Remember, as I said, this started off with only 2 people. So as you can imagine, this started off where there was literally only a single village. And eventually that single village sprouted off into multiple villages, and eventually that became a kingdom. And now, at some point, people were unhappy with the kingdom, so they separated, and this is what it has become. So I can't... What the problem is, whenever you reload the game, this menu reloads. So, actually, we can see here. The king was slain. The kingdom has collapsed. And then the war, freedom of realm of the Chateau, has ended. This is what here's what I'm assuming happened last time. Is that in this world, this kingdom, or this village, there was a village that started off... I'm going to start the music back up again because this music isn't working anymore. This village, there was a village, probably the village Chateau, as it is shown here. That village probably was not happy with the kingdom they were a part of, and so they rebelled and became their own kingdom. That's how all of this starts. None of this happens because they just want to go to war. This all happens because some people are just unhappy with the kingdom they're in. Like this guy, this one here. This village here, let's see if we can find here, loyalty. this is how you can determine if a village is likely to rebel from their kingdom. The loyalty number here, as you can see, their loyalty is at 94. But notice those numbers. The new conquest has given them a massive loyalty boost. The second that conquest ends, though, because there is once that conquest is considered over, they're going to go down to having a loyalty of 4. That is low. And as you can see, they're not a big fan of their leader. So they have that's minus 17 to their loyalty. There are multiple clans in their city, so that's minus 20 on top of that. Their distance from the capital, and you can tell which one's the capital because it has this golden ring around it. Those are capitals. Because their distance, they're literally on the edge of the kingdom. Their capital is so far away. That's another minus 36. And then because the kingdom is so big, that's a minus 150 to their loyalty. So they're doing a lot better just because of this conquest, because they took out this village up here, which was actually a Mori. That's what happens. That's why they start wars instead of expanding. Who knows? Maybe we can find a village with a very low loyalty. Ah, here's one. I will go here. They have a negative 215 loyalty. Do you think you would survive getting isekai'd? I mean, I'm not surviving anyways. If I'm getting isekai'd, I'm probably dying. But maybe if I'm one of those people who are reborn as a super powerful person, who knows? I might be able to. Probably not, though. Why does the number of cities reduce the loyalty? Think about it this way. If you are a king, and you have to show to all of your subjects that you are a good leader. What you have to do is you have to tell all of your people, you have to show your people that you're a good leader. Show them that I am one of you. Something like that. If you are the king of a single village of 200 people, you can easily go around every day helping 1 or 2 people out, and that news will spread like wildfire. Now imagine you're the king of England during their prime. Well, now you have to go out and help 1 or 2 people, and that'll spread your renown in that city. But it won't go much further than that. Nobody else is going to hear about it. That's why number of cities really affects loyalty, because they aren't feeling the effect of the kingdom. They aren't feeling like, why should we be here? And that's why it affects so much. So here we can see this village has a negative 215 loyalty. Now, they are a supreme kingdom, which I'm pretty sure means that they are the biggest kingdom. So because they are the biggest kingdom, they get a supreme kingdom bonus of plus 100. Think about how much that would help out our little village over here. This guy, in fact, we can actually see 2 more villages were just founded. There's Tichebrig up here and Kuford over here. Speaking of, if you guys want to name any of the villages or anything, any of the villages, any of the people, just tell me. I'll gladly do it. It'd be hilarious. So, though that Supreme Kingdom bonus would have helped dramatically for those guys, but that's it. And then the king's rule, that adds a bit. I don't know what the king's rule is. The population helps. The fact that they're all the same species helps. The world age helps. And the world age is, if I go back here, it's the age of hope. It's this guy here. This age changes randomly once every 100 years, I think? I can't remember how long it is between ages. But in any case, these ages are randomly generated. Every age is randomized. And you never know what you're going to get. So the fact that it's the Age of Hope means that every village is getting a bonus to their loyalty. And every village is getting some type of bonus. They're unlikely to enter into wars here. But here's why they have a negative 250. Firstly, they're not a big fan of their own leader. It's not the king that they don't hate. No, they hate like the duke or whatever that is ruling over them. Then the different clans doesn't help. The different cultures doesn't help. The fact that they're not connected to the capital, like they are upset that they are both of these villages, because these guys are over here. This is a completely different kingdom. This village here is a completely different kingdom. Their capital is over here. They don't want... They're upset because they can't actually get easy access to their capital because of this village here. So, yeah, they are not happy that they're not connected to the capital. The distance to the capital as well, because, you know, they're really far. And then the number of cities. How many cities does this kingdom have? I gotta figure out where I can find the information like that. They are in a tough spot, indeed. Resources, family, statistics. So here's their kingdom. This is their entire kingdom. They have here, and here's the other thing. This is why it's so bad for them. Notice that this kingdom has 20 cities. Down Hat. Yeah, which village should I name Down Hat? Hold on, let me just show this off. This kingdom has 20 cities. They should only have 9 with how much leadership they have. That's what's really affecting them. So yeah, what village are we renaming it to Down Hat? What if we, you know what? Actually, I think that would be hilarious. What if we name actually, what if we name Gyekyo here Down Hat? One of the light green ones? Oh, so you want one of these in this kingdom. What kingdom is this? The Holy Wed. Interesting name. What if we name Hukion Down Hat? And then we name it Tolina here, or even Kenzik Top Hat. Because one of them's further north and the other one's further south. One of them's on top and one of them's on the bottom. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Let's do that. So. Here we go. That's Down Hat. Alright, that village is now called Down Hat, and then this village up here, this will be Top Hat. How is their loyalty? Oh, Top Hat doesn't have much loyalty. They've got 0. They're sitting at 0. Oh yeah, and look, that new conquest bonus is wearing off. Last time we saw it, it was at 90. It does. It really does. These are all just randomly generated names. I'm pretty sure you can change them in a file somewhere. Also, moons until next age, 439. So that's basically 439 years for them, I think. Right? There is a... Oh no, this just brings me back to ages. Pretty sure this means it's 430, basically 439 years for that. So in over 400 years, the next age will come across. Peebo, interesting name. Oh, where's Peebo? Peebo. I can't find Peebo. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, Peebo with 200 people. They got a good side. Yeah, so they'll just continue expanding. I think if I go to the settings here... Nah, that wasn't it. I gotta remember how to do it, but on one of these pages... No, that's not him. No, not that one either. Here, how about this? Because it's so laggy, we'll go ahead. We'll save this world to this here. I love my descriptor. They at Warlol, and we'll make a new world. Continent. So we'll go Iceberg because. Yeah, I don't have that mod installed right now, so we can't make anything bigger than Iceberg. Iceberg is the biggest vanilla world size. So we'll just have low ground, high ground. I think that'll be good. So we'll create a new world, and you guys will get to name as much as you want. You suggest names for the kingdoms, for people, for cities, and I'll do it. And we'll just see how this goes. So welcome to the... you know what? I don't actually like that. Hold on. Let's go islands. That'll be nicer. High ground and low ground. Alright, that'll be better. Yeah, no. We'll do islands. And we'll do, let's see. Let's get a little more noise in here and see how that feels. That reminds me of Fez. I don't know what Fez is. Like, oh, what in the world? This is certainly an interesting world. All right, we're making all of the ages random. So we'll start off here. The first age we'll start off with is World of Dark. A game, okay. So what type of civilization should we have in here? Should we have because we can have humans, elves, orcs, and dwarfs. Of those four, what should we start with? Or should we start with multiple? I'll let you guys choose. And should we have anything like crazy spawned in at the beginning? Like what if we had an angel tower just somewhere? Humans and orcs? Alright. We'll start humans. Let's see, we'll start them off here. 2 humans there. And then the orcs. The orcs we can have start. We'll start them over here. I don't know, I'm thinking, what if we had an angel tower just somewhere in the world? This is where we live. Yeah, that is true. All right, we'll have an angel tower there. In fact, how about we have 3? The angel towers are our domain. Up here, this is the domain of us. If anybody approaches us, chat, we shall take our action. Because what we can do, I can select this angel here, and I can just say, where is it? I can just say, I want to be them, and I can attack. I can kick. And I can talk, which actually allows me to gather angels or other angels around me. So this up here is our domain. Now, let's start by seeing how everybody's getting along. Let's see how the humans are. Where are the humans? There's 4 sapient life. Where did the humans run off to? Yeah, we can give them a head start. They can receive the blessing of God, which is us. We are God. Where? Now, where are the humans? Because are the orcs down here? Where are the orcs? Wait, I spawned them over here. Ah, there's one. They're sleeping. So this is the Age of Dark, which is going to suck for them. All right. Where are the humans? I can't give them a blessing if I don't know where they are. They ran into the water and became bird people. Did they? I don't think they did. I mean, if I see a village be founded, then I know where they went. They really could have gone anywhere. Huh. Alright, we'll give humans a little bit of a head start once they find a village. Once they create a village, we'll give them that head start, because I can't give them a head start if I can't find them. I'm not going to spawn more humans because there's already 2. I mean, I guess I could. I'll spawn them once I can find out where the village is. Like, where are they going to set up shop? There. We found them. They're here. All right, so, chat, how are we giving them a head start? Oh, whichever one makes the village first? In that case, the orcs made the first village. If we go into the world history here, we can see New Kingdom Nikot Fighters was founded. A new village, Zappar, has been founded. 2 full years ahead of the humans. So the orcs get the blessing. How should we bless the orcs? How are we blessing the orcs? Because there's a few options we have. Right? Because what we can do is we could give them... We can spawn more orcs. We can give them a bigger population to start off with. The humans sloth around. They get nothing. Yeah, we could... So the orcs, we could give them more orcs. We could give them ore deposits. That could help them get a start. Or if we go here... I can literally give them divine light. Or that's not what I want. It's blessing. Where is blessing? Yeah, I can bless them. I can literally just bless them. So what do we want? I could give them coffee. Good high. Make them smart, like the intelligence trait. Okay. I can do that. So we'll make the 2 orcs that we have higher intelligence. Trait editor. Cognitive. So that's not intelligence. You will be a genius, sir. Should we make them wise as well? Or should we just make them geniuses? Should we start off light? What are your guys' thoughts? Is there anything else we should do? There's a lot of options we have there, and I haven't even unlocked all of them. Genius only? Alright, we'll make the 2 orcs in the orc camp here geniuses. So where's the other one? There you are. No, I don't want possession. I would like to edit your traits. Alright. The orcs have become geniuses. It is such a fun concept. So, the kingdoms have begun. How about we go a little bit further in time? No, this wasn't it. Give me a moment. Wasn't this either. Was it really not the settings menu? Oh. It was the burger. There we go. Debug. Let us go Sonic Speed. So, the game is currently running at, I think it's 500 times speed. So you can see in the bottom there that the year is very quickly going up. Also, the moons until next age, it's every month. So so every age is 500 months long or so. Cool. All right, how about we stop it at year 25 and see how they're getting along. Okay, year 25. The humans have a population of 38. The orcs have a population of 22. If I into the world of fantasy species, creatures, and such, then I would be living in a treehouse. I mean, I think that's what the elves do. So let's see. Are all of the orcs... I don't think all of the orcs are still geniuses. Because I think it was only our first two. And actually, we should find our first two and mark them so that we know what happens when... Yeah, look, Scar of Divinity, touched by something divine. This is how we show that we have done something. So, what we'll do is we'll make you a favorite. And where is the other one? Because... Where is... Here you are. You have also been touched by something divine. So you two are our originals, and we'll do the same with the... Actually, I can't do the same with the humans, because I didn't touch the humans at all. Alright, well, let's start off here. The orcs have got a very nice camp down already. Can I see borders? Oh, it is showing the border. It's just very light. Making friends with the local lizard men and adventurers that I come across. That would be fun. So let's see what we've got here. This looks like it's going to be a treasury. Or it's hard to say what this is. That might just be resources that they're using. So they got quite a few buildings down. How are the humans doing? They got a nice big camp already. Jeez. Oh. That isn't spreading, is it? It's hard to say. All right, well, what year should we start at? I'd like by a river and fish all day. Cobb lives. I love the fact that when we talk about fantasy worlds, we talk about things that we could really do in the real world right now, but we really aren't because the real world sucks. All right. Should we... Yeah, it's like a cotton candy world, which is very interesting. All right, chat. What year should we stop it at next? Because I think stopping it every 25 years is going to suck. So should we stop it every 100 years? Should we stop it every age? What are the thoughts? Because I want to know when we should stop it. Yeah, I don't want to slay a dragon. I want to be homeless with the homies with a dragon. Yeah. 100, sure. All right. We'll stop every 100 years and see how they're progressing. We'll also stop whenever something massive happens. So, all right, the humans are expanding. Do we give the humans anything special for being the first ones to make a second settlement? What we should define what we want to start, how we want to give our blessings to people. Should we make it so that what are the achievements we should give people? Like, more ore deposits? All right, we'll give the humans some ore for being the first ones to found a new village. Actually, it looks like they've already got some pretty good ore deposits, so we'll just sprinkle in some patches here. I think those three will be good for now. The other ones might be a little much. And so they get these ore deposits. What's another achievement we should start looking out for? Like, should we look for the next ones to... I mean, I don't know, like hit 100 population or something? It's a real question of how we want to do this. Either way, we can start it going. Oh, it's the new age. What is the age? It's the age of ash. The things are going to start catching on fire. Aren't they? All right. Looking at it. Oh. No! One of the original orcs has died. One of our 2 original orcs is dead. In 2020? Well, go to the year 2020. Alright, well... We'll continue onwards. The 2020 wildfire. Oh, yeah. They'll see about that. Oh! What's this? The Kingdom of Nikot Fighters has declared war on Ysolin. Alright. I'm saying we stay out of this war. What are your thoughts, chat? Do we just watch it go off? Is a nuke possible? Yes. There are, in fact, nukes. We can even drop a Tsar Bomba. We watch. We're gonna just watch this war play out and see how things go. Alright. Oh, they're clashing. Let's turn off sonic speed and set the speed down to 1/2 so that we can watch this in basically real time. Wow. Wow, this is incredible. We're real gameplay right here. I think the orcs won the battle. And as such, they will continue their march up to the human settlement. Yeah, they're going. I don't think the humans have an army now. That's going to be unfortunate for them. Alright. Maybe give humans some intelligence, make it more even. That could be a good idea, but if we do that, then we will no longer be staying out of this war. It could be considered... They might go to war against us, and we don't want them to go to war against us yet. So, let's... If you guys think we should start interfering... Oh! The capital has already fallen. There's only one human settlement left. Alright. Oh, they took it back. Alright. Well... I don't know how many orcs are in here. I think the orc army got demolished there. So the humans can't just... Isn't there a trait rain that I can do? Let's see. Smooth jazz. A power up. Pick some nice traits and make it rain. Maybe, what if we give them some gamma rain? What if we give both of them delta rain? How about that? How does that sound? How about we just cover them in delta rain, which just gives traits. Oh, I can only pick... Okay. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do gamma rain and focus only on genius. That might work out better. So delta rain or gamma rain with just genius might work. All right, so we'll over here. All of those people are now geniuses, and over here, you guys will get some ore. You know what? You'll get some gold. That should be good. All right, let's see how this plays out now. Oh, the king died. Maybe we'll see a new age of diplomacy. Yeah, let's see how this war plays out. Now it's more even. Give a better physical trait to the orcs. All right, we can do that. Let's see. Physical. You know what? Let's make them weak. Physique. What about body? Is there anything I can do here? We can just make them strong. Here, we'll just click. All right, some of them are now strong. Now the playing field is... Oh no! The first orc has died. That is unfortunate. Oh, wait. The army is returning. The army is this single person. They're a miner? They should... Why are they on the battlefield? Oh, they got regeneration. Here, let's take a look at all their traits here. Yeah, so they got regeneration, savage. Oh, wow. Night Child, Bloodlust. That explains it now. Alright, well. Let's see how long the... Oh! There was a clash there. What is happening? Also, I just realized the orcs have gone over 100 population. Should we give them something for being over 100 population, or do we just let things ride out because they are currently at war that they declared? Give them something? All right, what are we giving the orcs? Yeah, we can give them a little more ore. Let's see. Let's give them a small deposit of mithril. I think that'll be good. All right, they've now got a little more mithril. Let's see how things play out. All right, I think the next... yeah, the next milestone should be... How's mithril used? It allows them to upgrade their gear. So once they have the ability to mine and use mithril, they'll become much stronger. So it's more, the mithril is more for the long game than it is the short-term games. Which I think makes it much better, considering... I think that just makes it a lot better. Oh, hey! The horrible war has ended. Alright, the war ended. Very nice. Curious what that is. Give a thunderstorm to the orcs? Alright. We'll summon them on the edge over here. Alright, the thunderstorm shall arrive at the orcs eventually. Yeah. I'm just the messenger. I'm the mediator. That's who I am. Alright. So what year is it? It is the year 68 and the war ended, so we'll go back into supersonic speed. And let me just make sure that's 1/2 set by normal. There. So supersonic speed. Let's see what happens next. The red clouds, I think those are fire clouds. Yeah, hell clouds. Oh. Guys, they declared war again. So there's also rage clouds, lava clouds, and hell clouds. So spawns fire, spawns lava. It makes you want to yell at the weather. Okay. So they've declared war a second time. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let us get back down to half speed. Because the orcs are approaching on the human settlement, which you cannot see in the clouds that are trees. Look at this. How am I supposed to make out where the human settlement is when I can't see the human settlement? Alright, the orcs should be arriving soon. Oh, they're having trouble getting through the trees, huh? I mean, I don't blame them. I can't see through the trees myself. Alright. Here they come to take out the newest of the human settlements. And so it begins. Alright. This is what would happen if Moist Critical was a god. Alright, Chad, so... we're just here spectating, watching what happens. What are they going to do now? Oh, and I think this special biome is spread. It feels like it has, at least. They're killing a unicorn. Although I think the unicorn's going to win this fight. In fact, it's the leader. It's just the leader. Oh, yeah, the leader's dead. Who saw that coming? They tried killing a unicorn. Alright. Oh, they're coming in to fight. Could this be the end of humanity? Oh, this one might die. What are your traits? Got regeneration as well. Stupid. Hey guys, I think there's a crazy war happening over here. We just can't see it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, what is he? Where the hell did they get Mithril? They've had Mithril for 7 years? What? 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 How did they get Mithril? Where did they get the Mithril from? Look at this. This dude over here is using a stone hammer. Look. Oh, new trait? Hey, we did it! We did something. Now, let's just take a look at. Whoa, hold on. That's a silver hammer. Okay. And the orcs are fighting. They got leather armor and stone weapons. Meanwhile, most of the humans don't have much, actually. It's just that single dude with the mithril hammer. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Dude, what do we got here? Night chat, oh, holy, long liver. Attractive, lustful, minor, what? Wait. The Scar of Divinity. Oh, crap. This is somebody we gave strength to. Huh. Yeah, look at all this. What is that? Boosted vitality. To steal mithril hammers from dead orcs? Maybe? They could, but I don't think the orcs have done anything with the mithril yet. Hold on. Here, we'll check. Because if we check the kingdom... yeah, let's check. Okay, so there. Yes, we are happy. No complaints here. I think it's culture that I have to check out. Is it culture? I'm trying to remember. So, values warrior prowess. Powers divided equally among heirs. Buildings are constructed with little regard for order or planning. They values training, giving double progress with each level up. Dang. Fast learners. Happiness from war, which explains why they're going to war so often. Dense dwellings. Tiny legends. Gossip lovers. Okay, so it's not culture. Is it religion? Oh. The zeal of conquest. Ignites a burning desire for conquest and endless war. Those attributes is concerning. I know, right? And then cast fire. Conjure flames. I'm sorry, they can just make fire? Excuse me? And then what's their language? Raging paragraphs. Reading may induce uncontrollable fury. Reading in this language may make you forget your own. It diminishes intelligence of readers and speakers. Crude writing reduces learning from books. Powerful words. Reading grants temporary physical strength. Wasn't there something where it shows what it generates like their word? Huh. Guess I'm thinking of something else. Alright, what about their subspecies? That's a lot. I can't read through all of that, so I'm not going to. Clan. Combat instincts. Warlock's Vein. Male members channel greater magical power. That is insane. They're powerful. What? There's certainly appearing the orcs are just muscular powerhouses with magic and are weirdly attractive. Yeah. Okay. Was it? I could have sworn it was the culture. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So this is how the orcs speak. This is what I was thinking of. The stamp, world duplicator. Duplicates the last... Oh, so this is specifically for their language. Interesting creatures. Most known. The biggest level is level 9. Oldest is 71. Most kills. The one with the most kills is 5. Okay. Is there... Could have sworn. No, I guess not. It wasn't culture? I can't remember where to access it, but yeah, the orcs, they just... Here you go. This is an orc. I forgot doing that hurts them. Yeah, the orcs aren't anything special looking. They can just wield fire, apparently. Okay, you know what? How about the humans? Like, the humans have got to have something special, right? Culture. So, they like to expand. Their buildings are perfectly arranged. Neatly organized. They add roads. They love statues. Pep talks are a thing. Youth reverence. Yeah, a gossip lovers. Hammer love. That explains a lot. That explains quite a bit, right? Yeah, they're hammer lovers. That's why they have so many hammers. Hey, that is true. Hammers are cool. And then this is what their language looks like. Okay, so then what else? It's language. Oh, strict spelling. Military strategy. Dang. Okay. So we've gone over culture. What about the clan? Because what I'm looking for is there something that tells you hold on, I'm sorry. Bad genes. Oh my goodness. Could you name a human DJ Taze? Sure. Here, let's find a worthy human of that name. Here, let's see. We got this person here who is got soft skin. They're a pyromaniac. Okay, I don't think that person works. Ambitious. I think these are children. Oh, this one's a genius. That could work. This one's greedy. This is one that got the genius trait from us. What do we got over here? Just strong. Or no, not even strong. Weak. That's an orc. Children live longer, I guess. Here, we'll name this one. DJ Taze. There you go. Congratulations, you've been renamed. Is this? It's our mithril hammer gal. They're nearly dead. Hold on, we'll favorite them, and then DJ Taze will favorite you as well. There we go. Okay. Well, let's see how this war goes. Also, wait. I just realized where's our? Oh wait, it's an orc. The orc has the hammer, and it's the same hammer. We'll favorite the hammer because this is an insane weapon. By Ilson from Wise Yislon, which I'm pretty sure is the human kingdom. So the orc has stolen the mithril hammer. I'll remove you from my favorites because all I care about is the hammer. Well, this isn't looking good. Yeah, the orcs have taken over the kingdom. Oh. They're fighting amongst themselves because of give the humans mithril. All right. Yeah, they loved hammers so much that they. Oh, hold on. We might not need to give them mithril. Look at this. No wonder they have mithril. There's a mithril stone right here. There's another mithril. There's 3 of them around this one. Are they mining it? They've already got mithril. We didn't even have to give. I guess we'll give them more just to like level the playing field a bit. There. The ships are firing upon them their own. What's the world history look like? I was hoping I could see something about... okay, so nothing about our favorite units yet, or favorite items. I guess things are looking mostly peaceful right now. Oh. The king is down here. The king is now dead. We just witnessed a murder. By a stone hammer, no less. I want to continue looking at the people because, like, getting a rare trait would be nice to expand my traits. Oh my goodness. The humans are infighting because they're now owned by the orcs. White hammers for the win. No kidding. You know, I favorited that hammer. I don't know what actually happens to it, though. I don't know how we know whatever happens to the hammer. Well, we'll find out, huh? Things seem like they mostly calmed down. It looks like they're just infighting. Humans look like they might be on the verge of dying out. Oh! DJ Taze was slain!
No.
You're no longer living, DJ. You were killed by a ship, of all things. Yearning, moving, fleeing, and idle. Oh, and there's one more. Trading. Veteran Mage Slayer. Wow. you like ship, it's fine. All right. Dude. Yep. Oh, man. All right, well. Yeah, humans are not doing well. Oh. The war ended as the age changed to the Age of Dark. Again. Alright, well, let's see what happens. We've got 13 years until the next... Oh? Oh no, the thoughts of existing in a box descended the citizens of Zap-Par. They're into madness. Oh no. Oh no, hold on. We're about to watch this entire village erupt in flames. Who is Ego? They've been inflicted by the madness. Alright. We're about... Oh? Oh my goodness, what just happened? The crown of Nerzit is passed down. The kingdom of Nereid boys was founded. They just left. Wait. The Orc kingdom is in ruins. They just had two of their cities turn into their own kingdoms. And they're killing themselves as we speak. You know what? I am going to favorite the original cities and the original kingdoms. There, so... Yep. Am I getting this right? Yes. So, the orcs became insane. After going insane, they began killing each other. In the midst of the chaos, they killed one of them killed their own king. And because of that, the other two of their cities no longer were loyal to the original kingdom and broke off into their own kingdoms. And now all we're seeing is destruction as all of the orcs in this city are... I don't think, at least not all of them are being inflicted with madness, but a lot of them have been inflicted with madness. I think they killed the last ones inflicted with madness, so good for them. Oh, what's this? Deflect projectiles. Humans are slaves to orcs that went mad and started tearing each other apart while the humans are just sitting there watching in complete shock. Yeah. Alright, well, that just happened. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I want to make a mod one day that allows me to... Oh, wait, we can see who's holding the mithril hammer. There's somebody, it's somebody down here. This orc holds the mithril hammer. Foul. Foul holds the mithril hammer. I can't believe this. And it's an orc living in a human village. Yeah, Minecraft Worldbox mod, that would be great. No, I want to make a mod for Worldbox specifically. A mod for Worldbox that allows it to integrate with Twitch. Because Twitch already has the API and making it for YouTube would be hell. But an API that integrates with Twitch that makes new characters in the world automatically named after like followers and subscribers, and like the new king is more like if you're like a Twitch subscriber, you're more likely to be, or your name will appear in like a noble family instead of a common family and stuff. All right, well, let's continue watching how this goes. Oh, again with the war. So like, I don't know what that mod, what you're talking about there. CHRBRG? DLX! DLX, hello! We're watching the orcs constantly declare war on the humans. Just to stop declaring war on the humans. Yes, another Top Hat stream, hello. Alright, let's see how this war goes. Because, yet again, they're declaring war. Both of the armies are in motion. They're going to meet in the middle. Alright, 1 times speed. Yes, chaos. Alright, so here is the orcs military. A legendary. Is that a stone hammer? Yeah, it's a legendary stone hammer. Ooh, yay, tiny PNG. Yes. I implemented Phaser, the PNG. Is a YouTubers that have Twitch play part in the game he's playing, like allowing them to play the characters, and the characters will say, "Ah, okay, yeah, that's interesting." A legendary stone hammer. That is crazy. All right, where? Oh, I'm sorry. A necromancer named Grim Thorough and his undead legion have gotten out from a mine in Zappar. Are you kidding me? Are we first? Necromancer staff, lovely. Let's favorite that just in case something happens to it. I can't believe this. So, not only have they declared war, and is there a battle about to take place between the humans and the orcs over here? Like, okay, I thought there was. I think the battle's already over. They're currently under attack by a necromancer. Or they were. Did the necromancer die? Hold on. Where is the weapon? It's held by somebody over here. I think the necromancer's already dead. This guy's angry. Yeah, so the necromancer died, but it did cause a bit of damage. So this usual for the game? Yes, it is. Have I found the Alpha Lands? We did, Dialect. We found the Alpha Lands, and so now we're doing this because trying to find the Mirage Isles or the Winter Alpha Islands is way too much with the lag on the server. It's way too difficult. The world we made on this occasion is just a lot more active on Edge. No, this is normal, especially when you have orcs involved. The other world, it was just purely humans. This one does have orcs and I like to do it just one species typically because all of the other species like to kill the other species very quickly, which makes it really annoying. What is up here? What is this? Shiny? What are you? I saw your icon and now I'm curious. The fireproof, freeze-proof, light lamp, shiny, and deflect projectiles. Lilite family. Gladivolans, a subspecies. What is this? Use its stone and minerals for food. Crystals. Okay. What? Oh my goodness, there's so much to discover in here. What in the world? Yeah, this is just a throwaway world for the occasion, so let's go wild. I mean, we don't have to treat it as a throwaway world, but holy crap. Are some things going crazy already? And then what about your family? There's 2 of you. Alright. You know what? Carry on. Flying magical sword thing. I don't know how much longer the humans are going to be alive. I have not seen a shiny before, no. I mean, it even shows when I haven't seen something before. Whoa. A meteor strike? Where? Where was the meteor strike? Oh. Jeez. The orcs are having it rough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, did I see that right? Yeah. Hey guys. We might be seeing the plague here soon. That is... Humans are gone? Yeah, we'll see. Because this is the 3rd war that the orcs have started. This is the 3rd war total. And they've never just gone and finished off the humans. Yeah, they are definitely bound to happen. The humans are about to contain... a mithril! Oh my goodness. More mithril weapons, lovely. Like, you wanted to release some Pokemon? Yeah, the bubonic plague, let's go! You know what? Guys, can I just intercept a little bit? Can I make this one rat just a little unhinged? Can I give it madness so that it'll attack everything and start the plague? I kind of want to. Hey, where is it? Sure, alright. Full possession. Come on. Get over here. Plague. Be infected with the plague. Alright, I think we did a good job there. How am I not dead? Alright, well, I think I'll take that. Let's see. I don't know if it worked. Anyways, a king just died. Lovely. Oh. Great, they took the village again. I don't know if that'll start a plague, but we'll see. There they go fighting yet again. And they're dead. What is that? Touch? Or tough? How did I read that so wrong? Oh? Butcher's Apocalypse. Legendary accessory. What does it give? Oh my goodness. And then a mithril chestplate. Lovely. That's because I usually watch just humans interact. That world I showed you guys is the only other one I have. That's why I keep getting so flabbergasted. It's because I don't usually experience this type of chaos. Like, sure, there's a war every so often, but it's not this crazy with the humans, because they're all human. They like being friendly with each other sometimes. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know if those rats have given anyone the plague, though. Be fun if they did. Oh, increases the chance of plague outbreaks. Okay, so taking control of them doesn't do anything. So I just kind of gotta wait by the looks of it. Alright. Always good to try something different. Indeed. Like, there were a few times when I played it back on the mobile version where I spawned all 4 types and I spawned them in the 4 corners of the world and just let them go wild. And every time, without fail, the humans were wiped out almost instantly. That's why I usually just do humans. It's because otherwise the humans are dead before you even know it. Oh, I'm discovering more genetics. Great, harmful genes. Lovely. Damn, oh my goodness. This is horrible for them, I guess. Yeah, their genetics are not great. Yes, somehow. I mean, it could be the difference between the mobile version and the desktop version, and it also could have been because this was years ago when I actually did it. As I know of now, in the newer versions of the game, compared to the old ones, in the newer versions, they don't genocide an entire species. They will actually not kill everyone like they used to. Back in the day, the reason why they would be wiped out so quickly is because the humans would just be completely genocided. They don't, because back then, they didn't know anything but genocide. So that's probably a good reason why. Look at this baby orc. Get hit.
Gaga.
I don't know why I did that, I just did. Alright, is the war over yet? It's been 100 years. We've had 3 wars. And we can technically consider 2 of those world wars because they were the only 2 kingdoms in existence at the time. So we've had 2 world wars and then a 3rd war where 2 of the kingdoms aren't taking any other sides. I mean, what? What? I'm sorry, hold on, what? The kingdom of Nekot fighters shattered, its land divided among its heirs. Oh my goodness, this village has gone away again. Humans are strange, they are. At least none of them are attacking us. Yeah, I mean, the humans are the most likely ones to attack us, and we're all the way up here in the north. You know what? Let's change the biome a little bit. I'm not liking the biome as it is. What do you guys think we should change the biome? We're not doing Rockland. Humans are kind of awkward. Yeah. Yeah. What should we make our biome? Ooh, what if we try crystal seeds? Let's see how that looks. Oh. Honestly, that does look pretty nice. I think that works well with the entire angelic stuff up here. In 1 century and 2 world wars, new record? Yeah, well, okay. What defines a world war? I'm actually going to quickly go search that up. What defines a world war? Because, once again, remember, the world wars that we've had haven't been most of the world. It's just been major superpowers of the world. So, world war, Wikipedia. A world war is an international conflict that involves most or all of the world's major powers. Okay, major powers is a sovereign state that is recognized as having the ability and expertise to exert its influence on a global scale. So, would we say that those are world wars? Because, I mean, they have been exerting their power on a global scale. Kind of. Also, who's holding it?
No.
Do you have the necromancer staff? You do. Alright. So I guess, could this be considered a world war? Because the world's only superpower right now is the Zapar, is the Nekot fighters. Yeah. Do the people get anything from getting to the angel towers? Death. The angels do not discriminate. They will kill. Speaking of, if at any point we want to go on our own crusade, just let me know. Yeah, no, so that's what defines a world war. So I guess technically this is 3 world wars that have happened within a single century. Because the world superpower, the strongest kingdom in the world is the Nekot fighters, and they have been the one to start all of the wars. And then the other kingdoms have just kind of been out of it. Like, so I guess we could, how about we state it this way? As we have seen with the kingdoms, and let me Where is it? Oh, maybe if I just go over here, it'll be easier. Yeah, so in the kingdoms are ranked based on their strength and everything. And as such, we've seen it as well. Some of their villages, if we look at the loyalty tab, you'll notice that Supreme Kingdom is an option. Humanity has failed indeed. Yeah, so yeah, the Supreme Kingdom option is something that occurs when you are when they are, I believe, the strongest kingdom. So in that case, how about we consider it that when the kingdom that has that attribute starts a war, or it enters a war, I should say, then it can be considered a world war. I think that's the best way we can describe it, because this game, it does not have a way of saying, oh yeah, they have a global power or anything. Alright. Let's speed this up, because this war has been going on for a while. And they're taking their time to go take back that village. Oh my goodness. With 15 and 18, the humans are horrible. They're not well off right now. Oh? I think there was some friendly fire there. Oh? Another meteor strike. Lovely. Alright, here they go. Let's see what happens. Are any of them well off? What do you mean by well off exactly? Because at this point, I would say no. The Nikot fighters has had every single one of their villages rebel. The humans are constantly being torn down. And then I guess the only ones I would say are well off is the Nereid boys and the Zenigdas, because those two haven't entered into any wars and they've just been kind of chilling. They're the only ones with multiple villages right now. Yeah, so and we might be able to see the world power change here soon. It would look like in here, yeah, so it sorts. What if we sort by renown? So renown is basically how well known they are. So it would appear the Nikot fighters have the most renown. I believe that's how it will be. I think we'll decide it by the kingdoms. Oh, there's an earthquake. All right, you know what? Let's redefine this, because it is. Oh, if I just click that, it clears the screen. That's hilarious. No crowns here. And no you. All right, I'm thinking the kingdom with the most renown will be a global superpower, and anything with renown up to half of it will also be considered a world superpower. So the Nikot fighters has 801 renown. So anybody who has 400 renown and above is a global superpower. There's a global power. So Yaislon is a global power, and that's it. So the Nikot fighters in Yaislon are the two world super. God damn it! God damn it! It's the Cold War. We're going to enter into a Cold War at some point. I can feel it. So this is all three of these have been world wars, because the two world powers, the two global powers, are at war. Oh, but not for long. The kingdom has fallen. There is only one world superpower now. One global. We'll consider whoever has the most a superpower, or maybe like 90% renown and above is a global superpower. So Yaislon no longer exists, which means the Nikot fighters are the only world superpower now. Although it hasn't ended just yet, I think. Let's make sure of it. Yeah, Yaislon is still going because there's a single person left. The second this person dies, the kingdom becomes no more. I wonder what they're going to do. They fell asleep. All right, so we've discussed what. Oh. All right, what do we got? What's happening now? So these people broke off. Lovely. Oh my goodness! Wait, did I? What? Zenglot. The crumbles. Its banner is now borne by many. Okay. And Lyn are going. Oh, Lyn is going mad. Lovely. All right. Well, if this person somehow keeps their kingdom alive, because this one person is considered a world power. This singular person is a world power. Oh, Ag-Urg is about to do something stupid. Alright, guess we'll just watch what happens. Nikot Fires has declared war on Zengdos. Oh boy. So, because there's two world superpowers, this is yet to be a world war. He is not the last human. There are still humans out there. It's just they're the last member of the original human kingdom. Which means that singular person is a world power. All right. So, it has to have over half of the global powers to be considered a world war. Dude made himself the king over himself, yeah. They're the last surviving member of that kingdom, which means we'll see how things go. And so this is, once again, this is the fourth war we are witnessing, and it's not a world war because only one of the two superpowers is involved. If that kingdom crumbles, if that person dies, I can't decide. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to do that, I can't do it. I can't just... Can I? Can I change somebody's nationality? Where's the king? So this is the... Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is the king of Yaislon. Let's see if I can... You, child, shall... Maybe, can I change your kingdom? I can edit your equipment, but I don't want to edit your equipment. I can edit your traits, but I don't want to edit your traits. Don't care about your genealogy. Your mind is of no use to me. Yeah, no, I can't. So I can't actually give that kingdom one more person. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. All right. Lynn has fallen. Lovely. Let me just check the superpower rank, power rankings. So to be considered a world power, you must have at least 550 renown. Which does make this a world war because Yslon is no longer a world power. Alright, great. All of our wars so fun. Alright, see you, Dialix. Thanks for dropping by. All of our world powers... There's only one world power, which is great. Oh! Yslon was destroyed. They finally got him. So, Yslon no longer exists. Zapar is the only global power left. And they continue to struggle to keep a hold of all of their power. Well, guess we can just... I wonder, how about we just watch for a while? Alright, see you, DJ Tay. Thanks for dropping by, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Alright. The supersonic speed. Let's just see what happens. Ooh, Age of Wonders. This might actually be good. We might see a lot of expansion here. Oh my goodness. So much is happening. There is... Yeah. How about we just watch until we get to the year 2000? Let's get to modern day and see what the world looks like, because there's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. That city has 0 people in it, and yet it's still alive. I want to pause it for a moment, because I want to see. Okay, plans? Alright, let's go for these 4. Are humans still alive? That's a great question. We'll take a look in a moment here. So, this goes back to the beginning of time. What we're looking for is when Yslon fell, because that's when we stopped. So, in the year 130, Yslon fell and was no more. Then, of the Nikot fighters, a new kingdom arose. Then another new kingdom arose. You know what? Don't need information on clans. And yeah, so then again they couldn't hold on, so a new kingdom was founded. Then there's a new village, new kingdom again, new kingdom again, new kingdom again. The kingdom of Nerid boys shattered, its land divided among the heirs, so which makes a new kingdom. A woe, joking me. A woe. A woe is the name of a kingdom. Has declared war on Panatok Horde. Then this kingdom fractured, which created two new kingdoms. Or created one new kingdom. This kingdom was founded. Shatter, which created this kingdom. Panoff Horde was destroyed. Red Conquest of a Woe ended. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm worried about Rorcat there. Because Rorcat is getting close to that northern island of ours. I'm thinking, when we hit the year 1000, we see how strong these people are, and send off on a rampage of our own. Yeah, all of the kingdoms are orc controlled. Are there any humans left? Is there even a single human left? If I do this, it'll show me if it'll connect them to a human. Wait, those are orcs. Oh, there is!
Yeah.
One of the last remaining humans. I can't believe it.
I'm not.
This is truly incredible. Let's see, subspecies. All right, how many Homo sapiens are left? There are 14 humans living. Yeah, there are 14 humans left.
Okay.
All right. We'll wait for our conquest in the year 1000. Oh, Age of Despair. Never mind. The conquest might. Actually, it's not even the year 200, so it's not like it matters. Okay, what is all this dot stuff? It's ice. Age of Despair just means it's a blizzard all year round. Great. You know what? We'll see how they deal. Because they're not doing half bad. Let's take a look at the kingdoms. The Nico... Dude is in ice! He's just ice! Oh, that's great. Okay, they've got 1.7k renown. With the next one having 811, which... I think means they do fall in there? Yeah, because 1.7 thousand renown is... That's 1700, which... 17, divide that by 2. That's 5 plus 3, so 800, yeah, so... This is another global superpower. How about these guys? They are not a global superpower. Well, let's see how things go. You know what? We never actually checked the world laws. Gaia's Covenant. Damage to world from explosions, fires, and disasters is disabled. Don't care about that. You can steal borders, can cause rebellions, magic rights. Diplomacy. That would be interesting. Ooh. These two could be fun. Yeah, we'll just keep it going as is. Let's see what happens. The South is seeing a lot of action. There is just kingdom after kingdom down there. They really need to expand if they want to do anything. It is now the year 200. We are 800 years away from a disaster. Oh, another meteor. There's a lot happening. No infected yet. They're finally growing their population. The population's up to 2,000 now. Although, you know, obviously the dead continues to rise. What do we think is going to happen here? The entire world is frozen. Oh my goodness, the population is dropping. Probably because of all the wars. And we're only 17 years into 200. How? Oh, and the Age of Hope is upon us. This is good. The Age of Hope is a time for expansion and growth and opportunity. Assuming that happens. Oh my goodness, this is chaos. I can't tell what is happening at all. As all of the wars are being waged. One of the two original villages are no longer existing. Same with, there's only one original kingdom. At least Woon is still existing, huh? That's good for them. I'm still not certain about Roar Cod up there, though. You know what? I want to check. A species. Subspecies. Homo sapiens. There are 75! Look at that! They're getting their population back. Oh no, the crystal swords! They're dying out! What are you? World Boxes Maximus. Oh, they're crabs. Okay, cool. What else? We got chickens. Yeah, it looks like chickens. Fairies? They got fairies, apparently. Many different types of oh my goodness. There's a lot of these guys, huh? Hey. Alright, cool. Let's continue onwards. And see what in the world happens next. Oh, I just realized there's human settlements. There's a single human kingdom now. Look at that. The humans are trying to get their foothold back in place. Ooh, Gain. City of Gain, you're playing a dangerous game. I'm funny. Yeah, no, look at that. They're finally expanding to take over a lot of the world. You know, good for them, good for them. Although the humans do appear to be struggling a bit still. I wonder what happens when they first discover the Angel Island to the north. I really am curious. At least things are okay-ish. Good to see that Mithril Hammer is still being put to good use. It's been hundreds of years and it's still in service. which is hilarious. You know what? Let's do something up here. What? 2 of the towers have crumbled? No, this can't be. We're supposed to have 3 up here. Huh. Okay, let's slow down time a bit. Because we need our towers back. There we go. All right, 3 towers. Oh, look, one of the magical swords is up here. Perfect. So 3 towers, and just to make it worthwhile coming up here, I am going to grab adamantine, the best ore in this game, and just sprinkle it. What is this? You know, hold on, I want to test it on a... Interesting. Okay. Well, either case, there's now a reason to go check out the angels. However, obviously, there are angels, so be careful. Geez, the world is chaos. I can't even tell what's going on anymore because there are so many towns and so many wars. Oh, guess we just kind of wait and watch, huh? I still don't like the fact that Gain up here is... They have loyalty? Really? Is capital. Oh. That explains it. They're getting really close to the location of the angels. I want to know, why did those 2 towers fall earlier? At least the 3 of them are still existing. Again. Oh, we'll just watch, I guess. Because this... we will not interfere until the year 1000. Where our angels shall descend. And to see how much chaos and destruction they can bring. Unless they attack first, which in that case, we will fight back. Ugh. My assumption is that they're going to send a small expedition up there that gets absolutely obliterated. And yeah, that's it. That's all that's going to happen. Oh. Oh, they're getting real close. Look at all the chaos in this world and tell me, was it worth it? Oh. How many kingdoms are there now? You know what? We'll check in the year 300. I think humanity has been wiped out at this point. Well, we'll check in the year 300. How does that sound? In the year 300, we shall see if humanity has survived, how many kingdoms there are. Like, the world population is going up, and also, no, humanity has not been wiped out because these villages up here are human-led. There are 4 villages here that are human-led, which means that humanity is yet to be wiped out. It's just dominated, the world is just dominated by orcs. Alright. I'm gonna zoom in up here. What? Wait a second. The orcs have the ability to set things on fire. And these angels, they are immortal, right? Mage Slayer. Oh. Alright. We're pushing up our agenda. In the year 300, they shall die. Because they have sent to declare war on us. That shall not stand. The humans are still alive. Guess they didn't get wiped out like you predicted, huh? Yeah, well, as I said, that was because I was thinking way back when. That's when, way back when is when they just genocided, but now they've actually got it where you can have multi-racial or multi-species governments or like kingdoms and stuff. All right, 3 years to go. 2 years to go. One year to go. All right. Time has slowed down. Let's see. How are angels looking? Looking quite fine. How old are some of them? This guy's 90. This one's 350. Wait, 350? That means they've been around. If there's we're only 300 years in. This guy's been around for 50 years longer than the world's existed. All right, well. Let us take a look. What I need to know is not in here. No, I need to check each one of these guys and see how many kills they have. 0, because if 5. Very well. So if I talk, all of the angels around me will congregate. All right. What? Hey, where? They set up home here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I need to talk. What is happening? They're all angry. Oh. Alright, well. Let's see. We'll give them a moment, I guess. Oh my goodness. What is happening? I think it's just them fighting. No, you guys must... Okay, let's... Eagle-eyed, genius, wise... wait, not wise. We'll leave the wise out. Strong, hard skin, fast, agile. Let's see. Become blessed, my creatures. Alright, possession. Come on. Come on, we must go. Alright, guess there's only one going. Are they attacking each other? Yeah, they were attacking each other. Alright. You know what? This isn't working. Angel. Not Blood Rain. Where is it? Madness. Here we go, Madness. A single drop of madness onto this angel. So that they start attacking everything. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Oh, crap. They heal very quickly. Oh, no. This angel will be your downfall. And that is how I intended it to be. How old are you? Oh, you're the old one. Good. Crippled? Oh boy. Well, if I put madness on all the other angels, they're going to start attacking each other, which is not what I want. What I want them to do is attack everybody else. Well, for now, let's just see how long a single angel takes to take out these guys. Or how much damage one angel can cause. Alright. The answer is a bit. So, the next goal is... Where's the magnet? There it is. Alright. Grab all of the angels. And drop them here. And then... Let's see. We gotta give them... Let's see, Delta Rain. Can I just have it unselect all of them? I guess not. Alright, we'll... Alright, let's just unselect all of these. And then make them angry. Alright. So, you guys must be not lustful, no. Not a psychopath. You guys need to be... Where is it? Not savage. Not tiny. We'll give you more health. We'll make you immune. Long livers, because obviously. Super health. Oh god. Yeah, we're about to wipe them out. Sun blessed. We'll give them immunity. We'll give them a bunch of skills. Blessed. What else? What else? What else? We'll give them light lamps so that I can actually see where they are. Miracle Born now. So we'll leave them with this. So, all right. Now, if I'm going to give a single one of them madness. Not all of them, just one, because I want to see if I give one of them madness, do they start attacking everyone else? Everyone else with madness. You know what? Let's just give them all madness. Might as well, right? I realize my test doesn't work well if they don't all have madness. Yeah, they do just start fighting amongst each other. Alright, How do I clear your madness? That worked? Nope. Probably need to head to bed. Good night, too. Alright, see you, Undertaker. Thanks for dropping by, and thank you for the awesome PNG tuber. Oh, Divine Light. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is great. Okay. So, the angels. The angel subspecies. Genetics. I need you guys. I need you guys to do... Can I... Warfare. Alright. There's gotta be a way to do this. What is this? Oh? Oh. How do I make them go to war? As I need them to... Oh! GMO, genetically modified organism. Lovely. What? Can't have too many. Okay. Live fast, die young. Okay, I gotta get that as well. Interesting. Pollinator. No. Oh, you know what? Yep. Then it makes babies invincible after a short period of time. Okay. Aggressive, spicy. Okay, that's an interesting one. Hmm. Don't care about reproduction. Don't care about gestation. Or eggs. Mutations, maybe? No, no, come on. There's got to be better than that, right? No? Really? Okay. Fine. We'll just do the next best thing. Natural disaster. Ahem! Alright, this is what you get for attacking us in the north. Oh, there's music? Oh, that's awesome. Alright. Destroy all of the houses. I will leave them be if they can defeat the Crabzilla. Alright. Clearly it was a mistake doing the angels up north. I needed to do... An evil computer should have been what I did. Speaking of... Alright. Let's see how they deal with the crab. Oh. The game is not happy with this. Alright. Well, doesn't matter. We're killing everything anyways. Oh. Oh, thy end is now crushed. Prepare thyself, weak. All right. Let's see how you deal with the crab. Oh, that's an arm. Let's just raise them for a moment. There we go. Oh. I can't see how much health I have left, but I have health that is slowly draining. I got to end them off before they can end me. Alright. No fishing. I think I'm doing an excellent job here. Alright. Let's see, how much health do I have left? Let's see. Hard to say. Alright, South. It is your time to die. Destroy them all. Leave no one behind. None of them have sent their army after me to kill me. No, I'm just gonna crush the buildings. Why not? Don't mind me, just walking through. Oh, it looks like you guys were working on that building. A shame. A shame it will be no more. Or down here. Oh, well, that's no good. I can see cracks on my shell. Alright, well, I guess I just gotta start killing like no tomorrow, because otherwise they're going to kill me. Those ships can be dangerous. How many deaths will I have accumulated? That's the question here. So many dead. Zapar, we made it. The first city. Now the first to die. Ah, what wonder. Now what? Oh, they're fighting. Hold on, let me just back up, take them out. I got shouldn't have gotten complicit. Or implicit. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Either way. My next kingdom is having it out. Let's do it. So many dead. Oh, I've got bandages? That's funny. Oh, wizard. Okay, you killed the wizard. No! They killed it. Who landed the final blow on us? All right, well, with that there, what we need to do is go up here and change the biome up a bit. Make sure that it's not very livable up here. Then, I think it's only fitting. If there are... Oh, there can only be one evil computer? Okay. It's only fitting if there's an evil computer up here. And then, obviously, once again, we gotta make sure that it's worthwhile coming up here. Cool. Evil computer, what are you going to do? Should probably start infecting the world. Right? Yeah, come on. Alright, well, how many dead is that? Oh my goodness. I don't remember what the population was before, but they're going to need some time to recover. Holy. Alright, well. We really did a number on them, guys. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say after that. I'll say that was great. I guess, I don't know. I really don't know now. Let us, you know what? Let us start the raid, everybody. Let us go raid GHTZZX98. Oh, hi, JC. Oh, great, water. Hi, JC. You caught me at the end of the stream. Water. All right, chat. As the raid gets ready to go and we watch this world recover from our hell, I would like to mention, look out for a stream on Friday and a YouTube video coming soon. I've been spending a long time working on the YouTube video, and I've been spending a long time, or not a long time, I've been spending some time waiting to do this stream. So remember, chat, look out for that in the near future. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time, probably Friday. A goodbye.